We're on. Hi guys, it's Wednesday morning, 7 o'clock, and I'm looking out here out into the sky, and there doesn't appear to be any I think that's a pigeon or something that's just got on the roof. I don't know if you heard that or not. Something's walking about on the roof. Anyway, I've just pulled over and just waiting to start the day. And like I said from the beginning, sorry for that. It just distracted me. Anyway, yeah. So have you noticed there's no chemtrails? I'm going to say it. There isn't. There's not one trail the last few days have we seen up there. So I'm also hearing reports that they've actually stopped funding in America. They've stopped funding these for whatever reason. Apparently pilots are being pulled away from it. I have an official link, by the way, for this, so this ain't some crazy me ranting and going off my head. Official links and comments from sound sources. Okay, I'll put it in there. So the government has stopped funding in America for these chemtrails. Now, a lot of people are saying, is it to do with the upping? Because there is a lot of military aircraft going over. We've noticed that the formation of them, you can tell they're military, not civilian or government, whatever, doing whatever. So the private airlines that are doing this are obviously taking a back step, and they're pulling pilots because of a pilot shortage as well. Within the military, they're pulling pilots over to Ukraine over there, up in the ante over there. So is that a reason why there's a reduced flow of chemtrails in the sky? There certainly hasn't been the amount since, I'd say, in the last 5 days. There hasn't been hardly any. Now that's unusual. That's unusual, because normally you get a day where you don't see any. You're like, oh wow, look, there's none about. And then you get a day where they're just pounding it, and you know where it's going, don't you, the following day. So what's happening? Have they stopped this funding? Has stopped in America. So we're yet to see whether how that's going to pan out, obviously, over the next few months, whether it does stop, with reports over in America how it's going over there. But it seems to be related to what's going on with this Ukraine, the proxy war that's going on over there. We all know what's going on over there. We know. Those who know. So yeah, there's obviously something afoot, and it's happening here as well in this country, because there ain't about. And another interesting thing as well. Did you know chemtrails got mentioned in Eastenders? I never knew that till earlier. I was delving into some mainstream stuff, and apparently it got a mention on Eastenders. By the way, I was only delving into it because I found out through people that we follow on social media said it got mentioned in Eastenders, and I looked into it. Now, soon as people start seeing things and start looking up and start realising, or whatever's going on, people start asking questions, you're guaranteed you'll get a comedian with a lot of public popularity. You're guaranteed you'll get a TV show that's doing really well, right? That's got the people's backing behind it. They'll debunk it in a very derogatory term on TV. They've done the same a few years ago with a lot going on over there. With a lot going on with what happened a few years ago. They tried to debunk people's pushback, and they're doing the same thing now. Why do that? Why would you waste your time in the script to put that in, other than you're trying to distract people. Why would the writers do that? Why would the producers, the fund this awful program? Why would they do that? Well, we know why, because they're debunking. They're debunking. It's to sway people, put people off the scent. When people are seeing things similar to what they've done countless times, BBC are the worst. Sky ain't much better. They're all the same. Let's face it. They're all the same. Whatever country. They're all obviously backed and funded by we all know who. So when you see that they're doing this in mainstream TV, you know something's going on. You know they're hiding something. Well, hidden in plain sight. They're hiding it, but they're not hiding it. So anyway, yeah, that's the thought of the day. So for what point I'm trying to make here. Apparently, and I'll put the link, they're stopping funding for these chemtrails in the States. Secondly, there's been a decrease over here in what's been going on up there in the skies. There's obviously hasn't been anything for I haven't seen one for about 5 days now. It seems to be the same across the country. Apart from military, you see a lot of military formations. Like I say, you can see a lot of military. The formations of them. And when you look into certain that, you can see they're B-52s or whatever going over. So there's been a decrease in that. And thirdly, as I mentioned, the Eastenders, which was this month in March. It was recently. So something is going on. If you look up there, you dismiss it and you think, oh God, it's whatever, condensation, particles. When they're going out of their way to dismiss something, you know there's a reason why. There's a reason why. Well, that's the talk of the day. That's the rant of the day. So enjoy this lovely blue sky weather. It's a bit chilly, a bit frosty, I know, but apparently it's warming up. And let's just see where this is going. Let's just see where what's happening with what's going on here. Yeah, interesting times. I personally, I want to be optimistic, but I'm not sure. But let's see. But look into it. Look into what the link I've put below, and let's see what happens. Let's see what evolves out of this. Okay, right. Have a good day, guys, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.